Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, patch 6.3, the God's Revel lands Tremble patch. But today we've already finished the MSQ, all of it, and the new dungeon, and the new trial, and the post sort of wrap up story, everything. So today we'll be doing the Alliance raid. So a little bit of bookkeeping to do first thing. I'm sitting on the fat cat couch in the free company house, just having some tea, reading a book, I guess. Because I need to... The inventory is all sorted, got all the minion stuff figured out. And actually, I was just looking at my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the minions I put up already sold. What the hell? I mean, they're not selling for much, like 1,000 gil, 500 gil, 5,000 gil, 2,900 gil. It's nothing too crazy, but all my retainers are basically full. So these are the ones that just sold, and then we got 20 more here, and we've got probably another 12 here that have all so yeah, nothing too ridiculous to write home about. But just got some bookkeeping to do, and then I gotta travel all the way out to where the actual quest starts. But let's get some housekeeping, some chores done. There apparently is new submersible stuff in this update as well. I haven't done this in weeks now. I don't actually... We have 2 end game ships. But I don't even know where I'm supposed to send them right now. Yeah, both of these are like fully juiced up to find things. I would probably have to pull up the huge, just absolutely massive Google document to try to figure out like where to send them. What's up, Destora? You're not home right now, Destora, right? Are you at work? Did I land my stream right around your break time? I had to start a little later today because I was I had to do a bit of like before stream prep stuff, and then it would have been like a 3:45 start, so I was like, just do 4 o'clock. Let's just do 4 o'clock, no big deal. They're going into the weekend stream. Is this one still fine? Okay. Yeah, so the Queen Butt Stallion. This one is just getting XP. Trying to get efficient XP. Which looks like that's the most we can get. Alright. Hey, look, we're using ceruleum. This is the same stuff that we found in that cave yesterday. Swoosh. Alright. And then the turquoise carbuncle. See, I have to look again what their stats even are, because this one is the retrieval one. So yeah, I don't know which sector to fly them into. Actually, I don't even know if I have all the sectors even uncovered yet. Are there still more? This system takes forever. It's very slow rolling. Yeah, which sector? I don't know, we'll do like a 19, 20, 21 kind of jammy jam right here. Certain sectors all have different loot tables. There's a gigantic Google document that has all of what you get in all of them. And this one is the surveillance and favors. This one is the one that unlocks areas. Well, I don't know. Would there be one tied over here to 16 maybe? Like a 16, 17, 18? Would there be one that goes up through here off of one of these? Or is there one more right here? I don't know. Again, I have to look at the Google document to figure it out, but I haven't really, we as like a free company haven't really engaged much in even these systems because there's so many materials that you get from doing the airship and the submersible stuff. Yeah, so the Nautilus, which isn't even upgraded. I haven't done any of the submersible stuff. It's fine. But yeah, apparently there's higher levels now on this. Yeah, see this one can't even go... Oh, I need more ceruleum tanks. I got a frog in my throat today. Any more tanks, please? Thank you. Very good. I'm just going to buy 2 stacks of 99. Because we literally cannot even run out of free company credits at this point. Yeah, this sub is still leveling, so we'll just do the 2 farthest just for maximum. Well, it might be maximum XP to actually do 3 zones, a little lower, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there's new submersible stuff. And the USS Medic, which can we even send out multiple? We want to have them sort of similar together so they can go in order. They can connect. See, that's less XP than just doing this, but this is like a not great route. Oh, nope. Okay, we're good. Already sent out. Only sent out 4. Because all these pages here at the in the free company chest are basically all just materials from doing this. We gotta ask Div, maybe he knows if any of this stuff is worth anything. This is the Cassia logs. And the crystals. I probably could do that too. Maybe not right now. But silver ore? It's not a rare ore. Probably just dunked the silver ore. Far Eastern coins, that's an exchange for housing stuff. Potter's stone, that's a crafting reagent, I believe. Materia retainer, in case anyone needs anything. I'll wait for those to sync back up again. Yeah, silver ore is just junk. At this stage, you just go farm it yourself. That's a junk roll. Alright. Go downstairs. Get rid of this silver ore. Just give it to the our barkeep. Because that makes sense. Okay. Alright, where does this start yet? Because we're not actually doing any of the Alliance raid stuff yet. Where do I have to go? Quest starts with Return to the Phantom Realm. Ah, I have to go back to Mordona. Indeed. Oh, I didn't favorite Mordona. Okay, heading back to Mordona. And that should be where the quest begins. Right? Good, good, good. Ah, Return to the Phantom Realms out here. I guess that makes sense. That NPC was probably standing there this entire time. Yeah, yep. Derek, this totally unassuming character that totally isn't one of the 12 spying on us or something. Well, we'll find out, I suppose. All right. Well, let's do this thing. Of course, as the music cuts out, so it's just dead silent. Speaking of which, probably should turn the music up a little bit, because Alliance Raid music, when we actually get there, is going to be an actual jam. It's almost half the reason why you want to do the Alliance Raids is the music. Can the Mordona music Start back up again, please. Hello? Why is this bun walking around like he's an NPC? Oh, again, no company. We'll wait for the music to come back in. Otherwise, it's just dead silent. Hello? It's so damn quiet. Because the raid entrance is right here. What's crazy is that it has locations for 3 more, but there can only be 2 more, like these 2. Unless they put a trial attached to this or something, because there are these summoning portals over on this side too. I don't know. All right, well, music isn't gonna cut in, so let's just bumper this thing and get going. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take. Because there are 4 quests associated with it, I think. Yeah. Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker Patch 6.3. This is going to be the Alliance raid, unlock chain, and my first time doing the Alliance raid, which is, hold on, wait a minute. I gotta put it back in my brain how it's pronounced. It's Euphrosyne, or Euphrosyne, something like that. That's how it's pronounced. I actually had to look up a pronunciation guide to the word to figure out how it was properly pronounced. But we find ourselves in Mordona, up here at Return to the Phantom Realm, at Derek. Yep, Derek betrays a gleam in his eyes at the sight of you. Does he now? He's totally not one of the 12 in disguise? Question mark. Oh, greetings, Bay. If you've come to ask about developments in our Phantom Realm investigation, then your timing couldn't be better. A short while ago, I received word from Grahatia. He and Kryl have completed the preparations in Sharlayan and are ready to resume fieldwork. I'm going to come all the way out here and then go all the way back to Sharlayan? Even as we speak, they make their way hither. Oh, okay. Let us wait for them together, shall we? Well, little fade to black teleportation cutscene. Yep, okay. It's so damn quiet. Just a dead dragon in the background, no big deal. Ah, there they are. We're just standing here waiting for who knows how long. It is nighttime now? Raha, what's going on, man? Hello, Kryl. Final Fantasy XIV wave. Have you, why'd you would have teleported. Did you walk all the way here? That's some device that Brock and Sindri made. What in the heavens are you carrying? That's what I'm asking. This, my friends, is the latest technological marvel to come out of Sharlayan. Is it? Give you the etheric analyzer. Is it like one of the a larger version of the goggles that the Scions used to wear? Oh! Holding it thus and takes measurements of the ambient ether. Oh my, okay. It's quite the contraption you have there. Whose waveform is then recorded by the ethereotranscriber at the back. This provides us a detailed data of the environment, which can be studied at our leisure. As you know, the Phantom Realms are hidden by illusions. In order to ascertain their nature, I suggested to Kryl that we record the data with proper equipment. Okay. Good grief. Alas, said equipment is tremendously cumbersome. Raha has done well to bring it here in one piece, and as expensive as it doubtlessly is, I hope we can return it in the same condition. All right. This man has a proton pack on his back. Return it? Who made it? Wouldn't it be like just like To the forum. In approving our investigation, they granted us use of the device in addition to their financial backing. That should be fine. Despite the students' greatly reduced scale, the forum has faith in our endeavors. Thus did the approval notice declare, I'm proud to say. Okay. We owe much of this goodwill to the Scions, yourself not least of all. Yo, high five. That being said, we can't depend on the forum indefinitely. No, we must stand on our own 2 feet again, and it begins with our efforts in this investigation. Into the gods of this star, the 12? I guess that makes sense. The 12 are meant to be Eorzea's guardian deities, yet they seek battle with mankind. What could it possibly be that motivates them? Boredom? Testing? Anime rules? I just named off the top of my head. What else you got? Oh. Wide-eyed Cryle. In treating with them earnestly, I am hopeful that we will find the answer. And after we battle 4 more of them. Yup, that, exactly. Well, we shouldn't keep a Snogium. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. It's like Snoegium. Snoegium? Waiting. Without further ado, let's join her in the Omphalos. Wah, 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 wah. Lalafell waddle. We're just standing there staring at Graha. Oh. All right, let's write our chair. We weren't here for yesterday's stream. I got a fancy flying chair. Where are we going? Yes. Zloop me across to some. We're way up high. Yep. Yep. Sure, hello, yes. I have been beamed up. And we're back. There she is. Been standing there staring at those runes for what? 8 months? The Alliance raids are in, at least they're in patch 0.1, 0.3, 0.5. So it's been a little over half a year. Welcome back. Well now, if that isn't the Aetheric Analyzer, you've done well to get a hold of it. Yep. Indeed. We are duly grateful to the forum for the loan. There's no small thing to be lugged around, but I've always wanted to try it. If you're ready, Raha, you may proceed with measuring the aether of the Phantom Realm. May assist him, will you? Doing what? I'll hold Raha while he holds the analyzer. In the meantime, I have a mind to further examine the monument with a Snorium. How does it sound? Like a plan. As a matter of fact, I've already done a little bit of work on that front. You've been here, again, for 8 months. Hopefully you have. As you previously determined, the monument harbors some manner of magic, and this magic, I have since found, takes the form of an epigraph. Alright. By consulting experts in the fields of archaeology, I was able to make a discovery. Gasp. Yes, the most startling discovery. And that is, drumroll please. That is, the epigraph is largely incomplete, so we can't read it. Amazing. Yep. until we beat 8 more bosses. Dun dun dun. So you didn't make a discovery? Ah, but see, establishing what one doesn't know is also an important step in research. All right. Manderville style animation and sound effect. For a blessing, the language used doesn't appear to be completely unknown. But if we can but fill in some missing information, it should be possible to make sense of it. Oh yeah, by beating 8 more bosses. But where do you even begin looking for such information? Why, we ask the gods themselves, of course. Ah, yes, then we kick their butt and they give us their coins so we can upgrade our armor. Sorry, that's gameplay systems, not lore. By giving them the battle they desire, we're doing them a favor, are we not? That being the case, I dare say they would grace us with their presence if called. Please come with me. Maybe, I don't know. There are 6, like, summoning deities in this place, so... But only 3 alliance raids. Unless they do more alliance raids with this in the future, which could be a thing. Oh, I didn't read what you said fast enough because it was a queued event. Oh, well, it'll be lost to us forever, I guess. Ah, yes. Now, going by astrology, the heaven and earth should be the next to open. And just so happens I know the perfect incantation for this purpose. About to get real anime, isn't it, when all the 4 gods show up? Open Muntui. Muntui? Time-honored charm passed down in Gridania, whose patron is Nofika. I think it's Nofika? Nofika, I think? One of the deities said to dwell in the heaven of earth. Come, everyone, say it with me. Uh-oh. We have to hold out our hands, too? I told you it's about to get really anime. I can't see anything. I'm just a hat. Oh, wow. Why would I triple dot it? Nah, give it all the anime energy. I'm a 6-foot-tall bunny, after all. I may have done different dialogue in response, but I was told, or at least I put it in my tweet and / was told / read that Lady Demetress crawled so that one of these raid bosses could run. Now, take that what you will. That is potentially about to be revealed to us. Ah, yes. What delightful children you are. I too have desired to speak with you. Yep. I understand now. Okay. By the 12, it's her. It's really her. Someone just fell in love with a goddess. That happens. She looks precisely as depicted in legend. Amazing. The lady boner is strong. It's an honor to meet you, Nofika. If I may, what is it you wish to speak about? See, this is the stuff that if this quest line was voiced, it'd be so much better. Not only because all the pronunciations that have to come from Japanese, well, I guess it comes from like the old English back end of how this whole game is written into Japanese, then back into English. But yeah, indeed, Nico, indeed. You seek to decipher the monument, do you not? If you face more of us in battle, I myself included, we shall grant you the key to unlocking that mystery. She's got Yep. They know what they're doing. The artists at Square Enix know what they're doing. We would, of course, be much obliged for the gift, but are you certain? The gods before were not exactly forthcoming with your secrets. Closely, we have watched you from our respective sanctums, watched you as you faced us, and pursued the truth with pure hearts and minds. In light of what you have seen, we have concluded thus. Even should you uncover the monument's purpose, you would still be willing to lend us your aid. Oh, are they in trouble with something? You would still be willing to lend us your aid. The plot thickens. Help us to fulfill our heart's desires, and so too shall we grant you yours. How about putting your outfit on the Mog station for $4.99? I look forward to receiving you in my sanctum, my dear children. And then, of course, she's going to, turn back into a blob of ether and rock. Of course. Squoop. There you go. Yep. Well, the comments about how Lady Demetress crawled so that the Nophica could run make sense now. Our efforts to understand the 12 appear to have paid off. I wasn't expecting a god to actually appear. 'Twas but a coincidence, surely. Are you good, Snow? It worked. The charm reached the matron. If it can be repeated, I shall have to mention this in my thesis. Well, I think Snow was quite taken aback. The original plan was to revisit the heavens of lightning and fire. I believe all would agree that we would prioritize Nophica? Wish I knew the actual pronunciation. Everything in here is Greek. So very specific. Every vowel is combined with the consonants. So it should be Nophica. Just like how the name of this raid is called Euphrosyne. But if you pronounce it in English, it would be like Euphrosyne or something like that. Or Euphrosyne, which is definitely not as fancy. Oh, yep, hit him with the fist in hand. Well, Snow, you're charmed to the trick. The other way, the way to another heaven lies open, and beyond it is the truth of the monument. After she goes and, reels in her lady boner. I can scantily wait to pore over the alchemical data. The alchemical? The etheric. Whatever. The anime data. Raha, Bay, I leave it in your capable hands. Okay. Do we go right into the Alliance raid now, or do we do quests to open the gates? As for you, Derek, may we rely on your guidance once more? No? Okay. Though we know what awaits, I do not feel my presence is necessary. On the contrary, I would only be a burden until the next Alliance raid comes out, where I have revealed myself as one of the gods also. Aha! I don't know. As you wish, of course. We still count on you to pray for our friends, though, I trust. Yeah, he can't enter the other realms because he also has his own. I don't know. This whole character is very sus. God being joined us this time. Encumbered as I am with the analyzer, I fear I won't be able to assist in battle, so I should do my part and secure the data we need. Womp, 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 ba-dum, womp, womp. Looks like we're going right into the Alliance raid. This is the patented tilt up title card. Title card? There it is. Euphrosyne. Of course. The previous one is Ajlaya. So it's everything. You have to bundle all the vowels together. Graha? Curious about my attire, are you? I borrowed it alongside the analyzer. It's the choice of gleaners, cleverly designed to help one bear great loads. He is in a new outfit. And hefty as the analyzer is, by now I'm quite used to the feel of it. That's to say, I won't unduly slow you down. Come, let us set forth. Knowing you, you'd have no trouble finding your way without me. I will cheer you on from here. In actually fighting the gods, yours is the hardest task of all. The rest of us are truly grateful to you, and we shall do our utmost to support your efforts. Thanks to the etheric analyzer, even those who can't accompany you will have access to valuable data. Compliments to the forum on the loan. Alright, let's queue up. Twa. The 12, Eorzea's guardian deities, seek to fulfill their enigmatic aspirations, and for this they claim they must engage in battle with men. The race of man, even though, again, that's very broad in Final Fantasy terminology, because all the different races used to be just the ancients, but they were split. That's why we have Lalas and cat girls and boys and buns and higher and row and all this kind of stuff, but they're all just considered that for the purposes of simplicity's sake, I guess. Continue your efforts to uncover the truth. You and your comrades have turned your attention to the monument at the heart of the Omphalos, which contains an incomplete epigraph. The goddess Nophica promises you the key to deciphering it, but in exchange you must do battle with more gods, herself included. So it is that you prepare yourself for another grueling foray into their sanctum. They are to grant the deities their heart's desires because they're bored. Well, let's do it. Well, hopefully it's not actually a 25-minute queue time. That would be insane. It should be quite speedy, especially as a healer. So we'll see how long. We can look around the realm. There might be more things to click on. So we went from Ajlaya's there. So yeah, some of these may not, because those two both opened earlier. But that one's not open. That one's not open. That one's not open. Because these were each tied to two. So maybe this one will open. Maybe, because they're all tied to an element, like air, earth, water. It's like magic, void, fire. Another purplish one. And then all the symbols for all 12, which they can all be looked up. They all have all 12 of them are right here around the dais. Apparently the epigraph. All their symbols and the element they are tied to are right here. These little critters roaming around. Wait, what? Why did you say bless you, Nico? What did I do? Yeah, and there's like one animal apparently associated with each realm. Like that's a duck. Actually, that's a blue-footed booby, but whatever. Man, will the time actually be 25 minutes for the brand new Alliance raid on a Friday? That would be nuts. It'll probably take a couple of minutes and then it'll start filling up, I suppose. Because the last one didn't take this long. Start of the weekend, people would be... Although, only issue is that everyone unlocks this stuff at their own pace. So yeah, I guess the other few quests are after you run the Alliance raid proper. Because I had to look up all the quest names. Oh, that Greek sounded like a sneeze, so it's hard to land a joke with you since you read it 10 million years later. And there's no delay on these streams. It's the normal, like 8 seconds or whatever. I only put the delay to like the 15-second one back when I was doing the God of War Ragnarok to make sure the quality stayed really good. Because the faster you make your delay, the less quality gets piped out. Speaking of which, let me double check. I was about to go into the raid. I think I already turned on spell effects. Yep, it's gonna get loud when we finally get in. Damn, I can't believe it's actually gonna be a long queue. Yeah, mine used to say 30-minute queue. We got it in about 10. Unknown. Yeah, I could say that. I mean, it's average wait time, so it's going to be averaging out people that are trying to go earlier in the day where there's less people queuing up for it. Yeah. I suppose Tuesday evenings and like the weekend are probably the two best times to do the Alliance raid from a amount of people in the queue. But it shouldn't take all that long. I'll have to edit out the standing around in post, which is fine. I don't need these for skill or anything, do I? Nope. So there's now a huge hole in my inventory that's been taken up by all those material crates. Whatever shall I put there now? I need to send my retainers on... There's a bell in Mordona real quick. I need to send my retainers on the long missions because I'm almost out of the silver pieces to give to the Doman Enclave for my free bump and gill. Also, oh crap. I didn't do the cactpot last week. Totally forgot about it. There was maintenance today again. Was there patch notes on the... Were there patch notes associated with the maintenance today? The downtime? I'm riding a chair. I don't know if it was just for like bugs or other things. Suppose I could check the launcher and see if there was anything posted about what happened today. Or what the maintenance was for exactly. Am I out of silver coins? For what? For retainers? Like venture coins? No. I am not. I usually send them on the 1 hour missions though. I usually do the 1 hour missions. Oh, the Mordona Fate popped up. Yeah. I usually send them out on the 1 hour ones because I farm greens for farm, by the way. Not necessarily the correct word there. But for desynth or whatchamacallit. For token turn-ins, Grand Company turn-ins, Grand Company token stuff. But the field explorations take, you know, essentially a day, 18 hours, so. So wait, did someone... Oh yeah, it's right here. The Mordona Fate spawned classical shield for free. And then you might get certain items that sell. Okay. Maybe. But yeah, I put up as many of the Actually, I think, hold on. The minion we got yesterday that is up for the most was one that we didn't even check. Yeah, the capybara. Just under 20,000. That's the most rare one we got. Was the capybara. Oh, I don't have any of this gathering. I probably dunked them all to upgrade them. Even though my crafting and gathering gear isn't even all sorted yet. Last time I was really playing a whole lot, I was doing studium stuff in Charlian to get armor or blacksmith finished. But then I don't even know what even is my like crafting gear. Oh, it's all the starter stuff. Yeah, the 560 stuff. What about gathering? Oh, the gathering was the next tier, the 590. Yep. And I pentamelded almost everything. What's the new gathering roll actions? Wait, did they change something? Oh, they put gatherer roll actions. These are shared between all of them. They just put in one space to clean up that inventory about all the different shared actions. So what is the last set of armor is also now a thing? Oh yeah, see the alliance rate is definitely starting to fill up. There's the tanks, almost all the other healers, and it'll plop in all the DPS here shortly. There's no market board here in Mordona. I'm gonna check the market board back in the Imperium. Because what is the... What are the sets going for, I wonder? Battery's running low on your phone. I'll catch you on my break. Okie doke. Yeah, well, this queue is taking a little longer than anticipated, so... Yeah, so we're going from the 590 to 620 green. Is it indicator? What the hell is an indicator? Has to be a real word, maybe. Indicator. It's an obsolete word for investigator. It's also a type of bug. An indicator is a genus of flowering plants. Oh no, it's the plant, not the bug that's on top of it. It's native to northeastern Australia. Okay. Sure. Yeah, how much are the weapons going for? Yeah. 900k. 800k. Makes sense. A lot of the materials used to make these apparently are folklore and collectible stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. The previous stuff is, yeah, down to 300. Well, this apparently is still 700k for the... Is anyone trying to sell a pentamelded one? Yeah, 3 million. I need money. And Marshmallow Bunny, of course. Yeah, definitely way... If you don't have you gotta invest time to build them yourself. Do we already have the patterns for them? Let's go to my crafting log. I don't know who would make it. Because my crafters aren't all done. Master recipes? Yeah, well, I need the new books. Yeah. I would need the new books, which I imagine are Yeah, how much are ruby platings right now? Oh, there we go. 300k. All right, well, that queue took a little while. That was like 10, 12 minutes or so. But let us head in to the new Alliance raid. Euphrosyne or something. Until one of the DPS doesn't actually accept and we get put back in queue. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. Ah! Every time. Every time. Let's go. Okay. Right back in with another DPS that might not click the button. Wait for it. Yeah. Okay, we're in. I still might want to turn the music up a little bit more because it might not be loud enough. Okay. Hello, Raha. Howdy. Euphrosyne. Euphrosyne. There she is.
At last the time has come.
That was cool. Oh, goodness. Hit him with the hoy. Oh, yeah, we gotta turn the music up a little bit more. No, let's jam. I am healing my party with a sage healer. Yep. There's our group in the corner there. The new adventure plates for group activities. Let's eat a pizza.
Prove to me life's resolve.
Okay. I probably could turn off friendly spell effects, actually.
True abundance.
I can't even see her. I can't even see the boss. Woo!
Feel you the heartbeat of the land.
Is that actually Y'shtola's voice actor? These concentric circles? Oh, she changes the season. Oh, it gets closer and closer. I see. Yeah, hold on. Can't see a damn thing. Hey, look, I can see again.
Reap the harvest.
Okay. That's like one of the weapons. Now I can see spell effects from the boss. Hang on. There we go. We're getting a forced march. We want to stay in. Where am I going? Going this way. Oh, but then she does. I'm dead. So the forced march is always away from her. Got it. Forced march is away. Thank you. Not towards, because the other actions are towards.
Mine is the breath of the earth.
Changing the season again, I take it? Yep. Whoa! Have to get in those? I'm following the group. Oh, it's you want to be in the season that's exploding. Which it was blue, yellow, blue. I guess that was what was happening there. Yeah, you are dead, friend.
My heart rejoices for our union.
I'm still at reduced healing efficiency right now. Okay, this is still going to be away from her. Ooh, spicy. Oh, that still hit me for some reason. Oh, that's towards her. I'm dead. All right, all right. Yeah, one season is towards, another season is away. I'll tell you what, it is kind of hard to see
Bow down like the willow.
the ground effect. Yeah, so I have to learn which one is in, which one is out based on the
Beyond
forced march.
adversity lies strength.
Season change. So it's like autumn, or this is spring, or no, it's summer. I mean, it's blue and yellow. I'm assuming they're tied to a then double yellow. Uh-oh. And then Raid Buster? Okay. Blah. And the triple tank busters. Oh, the other healer. Someone else got them.
Good children, be strong for what awaits.
All right. Sight reading. Alliance raid bosses. What are they doing? What's going on? Am I dead? I'm dead. All right. First time. Those are caster and tank. Yeah, you can only get one piece of gear right now.
Let the land be remade.
Who's talking? Question marks. What the hell? Alliance raid trash? It's just a ton of toads? Toads and trees? Alliance raid trash. It happens sometimes. The near raid had tons. That one tree is not being pulled into the blob. All right. Whee! Whoever designed the new... Yep. Whoever designed the new jumping puzzle inside the gold saucer was part of the team that also co-designed the new Alliance raid. The Sylph Walk, or whatever it is. Roaring Rumble. That's, is there AoE spam? Yeah, it's kind of a lot of damage with 3 in a row. Whoop. I can't really use any of my stuff on that tank. This is our tank right here. The Mindenmo J. Oh. Hello? Okay. It's just a behemoth? In true WoW LFR fashion, you should have been kicked by now. And also, you don't do 10 million DPS. Well, I guess that I talked about this last time, the previous Alliance raid. There's nothing to always get away from it. Alliance raids in Final Fantasy XIV, I still would say these are actually quite harder than. Oh, okay. Damn it. I would put that Alliance raids are not difficult once you've seen them, but LFR in World of Warcraft is way easier. WoW LFR like just can't really kill you, whereas there's.
Me, but I couldn't stay away.
It seems my sister shall be joining us.
It's Alphic and Nemea.
'Tis only fitting that we face you together.
Okay, it's a council boss fight. Yeah, the first two bosses are normally the same.
I will spin your fates.
She draws cards. I guess that's the lover's card. Does that mean look at her or look away from her? Look at her. Just look away. He has a buff. Created by the spinner to emerge victorious when this effect. You have 7 minutes, or they just win.
Have you the strength to defy fate?
So fate spinner, huh? Okay.
The sands of time are mine to command.
But still the lover's card. But so do I look at? I don't. Okay, so it's just. I don't know what's going on there. I guess does Alphic have his own card? And it's just never look at the card drawer, but only Nemea is actually. But yeah, I don't know. Alliance raids, like I was saying earlier, or saying moments ago, trying to finish my thought, is that there's usually there are fail states where you will just, the whole group wipes in Alliance raids, whereas you really just, I don't know, don't wipe in LFR in World of Warcraft. Damn it, this Sage or whatever is just really on the reses right now. Oh, you have to be on the. Okay, you have to be on the line.
Drown in waters divine.
Oh, you can't even touch the rune. Oh, okay. So that's a concentric line. All right. Yeah, so you can't even touch the runes on the ground that Alphic made. It looks like everyone is burning down Alphic first.
Pray to the stars on high.
Sir Tank Soaks. There's a 1, a 2, and a 3. They're at 1. Oh, is it a wave? Ah, okay. You want to get pushed from wave to wave. Very good. And then not pushed off the platform. Lots going on. Maybe I should turn back on all my spell effects again so I can't see a damn thing. Oh, so now it's not lovers? It's green? So this is look at her? I guess? Question mark? Yes. And if you don't, you get it's fearing. Whoa! Who are you rezzing, friend? I'll res the Reaper. We have 4 minutes, should be 3 minutes remaining here in a moment. Oh, the other alliance's tank was down.
Marches to my will.
Oh, but now it goes in reverse. Because the sister is fate and he's time. I guess you can kind of use the runes in that to slow you down. Everyone else sight reading and falling off the platform. Welcome to the Alliance Raid. Just gonna pop this. Drawing cards again.
Bear witness to the Keeper's might.
And wave coming. To look at her and dodge the wave.
Long have I awaited.
Oh, but now it's random. Some people actually have to look away. Okay. Not too bad. They don't really get to do much damage on these fights. It's not like it really matters a whole lot.
This too is fate.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields.
There she is. There she is. This is the reason why everyone, when they saw the trailer, just flipped their shit. All right. The Haven of Ice. So these are all elements about... These are earth elements. Earth and ice. We've come to a frozen domain, which means... It's pretty simple trash packs, considering the stuff that was in the previous raid. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can stack these up. Maybe you can stack them up. Oh, all their circles would definitely stack. Woo! I just picked a side. Oh, I'm in the... That hit me. Yep. Oh, it's a frost dot. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. The little garbage ads do the line nukes. Okay. Nothing like doing these blind on black mage. That's our black mage in our group. Doing these blind on black mage. Yeah, not knowing where you can stand at certain times to keep casting. Big part of playing black mage is knowing how and when you can stand still.
Summon your courage and press on.
Holy crap, the skybox in here? Okay. Yeah, this... There she is. Very cool. It's Halone. Alright. I'm ready to get my ass kicked. I don't know what she does.
Shall test your strength of spirit.
Oh, 3 bosses have the same music. Made a little less music for this one. Usually it's 2 are the same, then the last... And maybe it's not. Maybe it's 3 in 1. Alright, we're just getting Rain of Spears.
All-piercing spear, drink deep of raging blizzards.
Is that a huge frontal? Oh, nope. Donut. Donut half, and then... Oh, God.
For glory, you must be prepared to render your all.
Now it's out, back right. Okay. Very cool. So... an inn. Okay. That's actually a pretty awesome mechanic. Ah, that's quick. Raid soaks. We're a little bit disjointed here. Or I guess party soaks rather. Raid busters.
You must do better than that against me.
Putting up her shield, I guess? Okay. It's Cassia from Diablo? And again. Very Greek. It's like a Hoplite shield strike. Yeah, I guess. Well, the music is soothing until the fiddle kicks in. Like this part right now is a little bit... Okay. Oh, God! Okay. Whoa! Okay. Rain of Spears. Will of the Fury.
There is no retreat.
Collapsing.
Only victory or defeat.
Oh, that hit me. I'm frozen? Ah. Yep. Well then. Ouch. My everything. All right.
Victory must
Very
be seized
small
with
window
one's
to
own
move
hands.
into the first hit. She's gonna charge? No? What is this? Oh, we have to kill the glacial spear. Oh, then we're locked in. I'm not in my correct room, I don't think. Oh, I can't even help the other raids. Just heal who I can, I suppose. Heal by nameplates, because I have to directly target if you're not in the same alliance. Oh, the main spear. Can I even target in? I can. Nope. Target not line of sight. Can't even help them. Oh, the big one brings down the big wall. Okay. My hitbox?
In ice unyielding, now rest.
Now, Raid Buster. Still got wings up.
Mine is the Aegis.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. I'm actually almost dead. I mean, I couldn't do anything else during... I could have I guess it's a multi-hit. So I would have had to have down...
would that our clash could continue forever.
But now I was looking at it from a... These are the swords? Hang on. Probably could have had down Lily for that. Because clearly it was a multi-hit. Ooh! It's a thin piece of pizza we have to stand in here. Our tank is dying. Oh, and then solo soaks? On one whole group. All right. Oh.
There is no retreat, only victory or defeat.
I should be good this time. Then fall off AoE. I saved the...
Yes! Lose yourself in the joy of
Couldn't save the other Reaper. This is her phase 1 mechanic. And it's right and forward. Nope, too slow. Oh! I'm assuming that strike always goes to where you're coming from. Because I'm Alliance B, so we should be back here in the middle. Yep. Damn it. The sight read is real. Oh, it meant she AoE's the crap out of us? Yep. Put that right there. Which is almost a 10%. Okay. Oh, another alliance is covered in... And there's a soak. Don't put that... don't put that in there. Back left. And then just forward. After 2. Forward here. Nope. A little slow. Yep. All right. Tank busters.
Well fought.
All right. Wow.
Your next test awaits.
This entire fight, and she pops out a new attack. I'm like, yeah. That was cool. That was great. That was a little more easily, like, I guess, noticeable or telegraphable than getting crapped on by Nofika. Okay. Whee. You move to the Hall of the Spear. The pedestal of passage springs to life. Oh! Oh! Oh, cutscene. Yep, here's the cosplay opportunity for 2023. It's Menfina. Menfina, actually my chosen deity when I made my character.
In the moon's tender glow.
Hi, Graha. Let's go. Yeah, my chosen deity. I'm pretty sure I put Menfina. This is cool.
Bear to me your lover's heart.
Blue Moon AoE.
Behold my power.
Out of the middle? Yep.
Lest you worry, 'tis naught I cannot handle.
Oh. Half Moon AoE. All right.
Is it too much for mortals, I wonder?
Tank busters. Oh, but they're like giant slices. Whoop.
Prepare yourselves.
We lost our 8.
Oh, ring of ice, have mercy upon them.
Oh, they've already rezzed. Oh, crap. Have to get to our last. I was looking for rezzes. Yeah, I was looking for rezzes there. Oh, they wax at different times. Ah! You can't touch the wall. Probably is a bleed. Oh, shit. Midnight Frost. That was a waste. I hit the wrong heal there. Okay. Ah! Oh, that's on me. Ouch. Raid Buster, maybe? Or phase transition. Shit!
Moves me to act.
Okay. She's a lunar wolf. That might as well happen.
Let's delight in the simple things.
Midnight Frost, but also she has a claw. Yep. I saw that.
Go on, play.
Oh, it's not her. It's her wolf. Because she's still right there. What's the wolf's name? Aw. Blue Moon is AoE. Keen Moonbeam. And then a half, I'm dead here probably, maybe? Nope, not dead. Oh, slippy slide. It's Dalamud. Wait. She named... Why is her doggy's name Dalamud? Really? I guess Dalamud is a star.
You're always in my heart, my loves.
Yeah, Dalamud is the name of the pupper. Wax is first here. Run, you fools! Ah! 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 Oh! Okay. Yeah, this is definitely Soken awaking his magical girl powers. It's very Sailor Moon-ish, that's for sure. I was thinking the exact same thing. Big Sailor Moon energy. 90s anime for sure. Big 90s magical girl vibes. Look at this pose. It's so adorable.
Pray accept this, my darlings.
Yeah, they're big line nukes. Oh, this raid doesn't have a fail state like Gnawed Fall. Gnawed Fall had a full-on fail state. This does not seem to have that. Oh, that's tight. Oh, okay. Yeah, my other healer is definitely dead. Okay. No FICA was the spiciest one.
Our dreams may yet become reality. Thank you.
That was cool. Yeah, Menfina's got... I mean, all these bosses have big cosplay energy. That was cool. Yeah. That was... I want to say they took the feedback from Ajlaya and made it this a little shorter. It's a little shorter, I feel. You know, wind up Halone. I got a 4. Well, I'm not winning the minion. I would safely assume I am not winning the minion. Oh, the Menfina card. 92? I didn't win it. Nothing. Favor. Orchestrion roll. 92? Didn't win it. Son of a... Oh, yo, the chess piece. 96. Let's go. Well, I got the chess piece. It's not an upgrade. I guess I'd say it's a side grade. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because the chest upgrades come from the last boss of the current raid, which are 630. So this is a 620, so it would be a side grade. Look at that. I mean, yeah, 17. What's it look like? Oh, that's right. It's the huge gown set. All the armor sets from this raid are like armored gowns. So I think the arms for the healers have... Yeah, it's like metal and armor and whatever. Pretty robe-ish so far, though, for the healer set. That's cool. And I got the coin. Very good. Hi, Raha. Thanks to you, I was able to focus on the data collection. Good job, bud. I believe you may declare this foray a success. All right. What's up with the frozen Goro statues in the background there? Oh, I couldn't play or comment anyway because I was too busy not getting any loot. All right, post cutscene where all the gods pop out and are like, hey, what's up? You're both safe. Thank goodness. You have the data then? Wonderful, wonderful. Calm down, Snow. I don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge? I've always wanted to take a closer look. Sure? Why not? Take care removing it now. You don't want anything to happen to the data. Oh no. Epic foreshadowing. Careful does it. Come on now. Oh, knowledge divine. Come to me. What is that? Someone says. Oh god. Yep. That makes sense. Oh. It's alright. The cartridge is safe. Just Menfina floating in the air. No big deal. Just floating there. Let's finish the task before there are any more surprises. Yeah, it's just weird that they get voice actors in to voice the bosses during the encounters, but they don't actually have voice dialogue during all the cutscenes. I mean, it is to have to get like 4 more of the actors in to do lines, but... Yep, there they are. Look at all the cosplay opportunities. You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our dream. Which is... what exactly? We don't know. That's the whole mystery of Myths of the Realm, as this quest line is called. Oh, Alphic, must you always be so formal? Although he has trouble expressing it, I assure you, my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. You know, Halone has got some serious Melania Blade of Mikola vibes. Because she was developed post Elden Ring. So, like, the winged crown covering the eyes. She's way more armored, and obviously she's super Greek inspired. She's like a hoplite, basically. But, come on. Come on. Why are you here, Nofika? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with the mortals? She's here for the cosplay opportunities? Duh. So that people can get full-on screenshots. Well, Square Enix on the special site for 6.3 will probably release full renders of all of the characters after a couple of weeks. They won't at first because of spoilers, but they will after a couple of weeks. They release them. They did that for the previous one. Not nearly. I would talk to them some more. Okay. Dude, Halone looks so fucking cool, though. Damn it. Nefika promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? Yes, that's correct. Just... Then you would do well to hold in your minds that which harbors information. Sure. Come now, brother. You need to speak plainer than that. To clarify, we shall create the objects you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. What? Paracausal magic? Worry not. Appearance has no effect on function. Just try and imagine that which, in your minds, is used to hold information. I mean, like a flash drive, a book, a computer, a floppy disk, a CD-ROM, telegraph tape? I don't know. There are many things that hold information. Kratos holds it like a USB drive, like, oh, look. Oh. Is it all the same? It's just books. Of course it is. Oh, oh. A map. Ah, a tombstone for us. That's a poetic, actually. So why did Derek get a map? And everyone else got books? We got a tombstone. There, these instruments shall be useful in your quest. Across Eorzea lie eternal stones that hold the information required to complete the words of the monument. By holding an instrument out to the stone, it will take the information onto itself. We scattered these stones across the realms that mortals would not uncover our secrets. Of late, however, 'twould seem you have found alternate uses for them as objects of worship. All right. Could they be the marks of the 12? They are, aren't they? Oh, to think that they harbored information on the gods. Which is still weird. Because, like, the connotation of that the 12, that these deities exist on Eorzea means that, are they also mirrored fractions of also deities that existed in ancient times? Or did Hydaelyn essentially put them here so that each self-contained reflection has their own, you know, like deific structure of gods and mortals? Or are they specific to the source, just on Eorzea? Like what? Because in a weird way, if we're the children of the gods, and the gods are the children of Hydaelyn or something. I don't know. There's a lot of anime lore going on. It seems we have our next destination. Aside from the 3 city-states, I believe that the marks are located in Quarthus and Mordona. That would make sense. I propose we split up, but quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too. Oh gosh. And we're not like to have another. Now we'll be back in like 8 months. We'll be back again. There'll be another alliance raid. She hasn't read the script yet. I'm just gonna look at Helone, man. God damn. Holy crap. Her armor looks so damn good. What happened, Mia? Oh, that was a little bit of a frame drop there, but it should be good. I must say, I share Menfina's view. Oh, Helone wants to come too? Even you, Helone. Yes? I'd like to learn about you too, and I believe I speak for all of us. By all means, let us travel together. Yo, Snow's lady boner is just... huge. Music to my ears. We shall watch over you all until you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado, then... Not so fast. Do you think you could go frolicking without us? The others have our domain well in hand, so we are coming too. A meerkat with Azima's voice. Yeah, these are their... oh no. Their little pet simulacrums. That's why there's all those little creatures roaming around. Each one of them essentially is a... has a direct connection to one of the other deities. Those are the 4 from the previous alliance raid. Well now, far be it from us to stop you. Let us assume our disguises too, and then each choose a mortal to accompany. Uh-oh. Wait. Is there any, like, do we get a choice? Or is it just story-based? So goofy. Please? Let it be something inconspicuous. Yeah, a little walking mummy isn't necessarily... The Spriggan, ferret, and bird are fine, but a little walking mummy? Pick booba lady, Nico says. Uh-huh. Okay, obviously a fox. Apparently there's a bunny standing in front of me. I'm assuming that's Nofika. Was a fish, a little rock guy, a bunny, a little frosty wolf, a ferret, a tiny mummy, a bird, a little Spriggan seedling flower, and a Spriggan, or what are the... a sylph, sorry, a sylph. I believe our destination is Thanaland. Then it's Lanosia for Raha, the 12's Wood for Kryl. Last but not least, Mordona and Quarthus for Derek and Bay. Who's the bun? I'm a bun. With an even smaller bun. Will you be alright, Kryl? I shall be fine. You needn't worry. You're walking around with one of the deities of this world. I think you'll be alright. What's gonna happen? An ogre pops out? It's like, rah, I'm an ogre. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's... Oh no, it is Menfina. Now actually, hold on. Can anyone else that has done this questline confirm, deny if the deity that goes with you is actually assigned to your astro sign that you made your character with? Those will remain to keep watch of our domain. You needn't worry on our account. Number 4, have I traveled with mortals? Ah, such fun this will be. So Menfina is the tiny bun. Because I go around with Derek. So we have the two of them. We aided by the gods' selections. Oh, we abided even. Yeah, is it? I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that you have to pick one of the 12 when you make your character. Why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? Character creation, maybe? I have no idea. Why? Because you make the most intriguing pair, the gods-felling hero and the world-faring explorer. Fair enough. Also, shrug. I shall relish the chance to learn about both of you. Oh god, it's a talking bunny. Now then, those have already set forth. Let us do the same. Aside from our own mark, I believe we'll find those of Thaliac and Halone in Mordona and Quarthus. Yeah, we're not even going to like Menfina's shrine because hers isn't here, I don't think. Yeah, no relation to the selected deity. Fair enough. Because it'd have to be specialized sequences to do that. I'm assuming it's just that they just picked these two. It's a baby Oppo Oppo. It says ook ook. Oh my, what an adorable creature. Delighted to meet you, little one. I don't know if the Oppo Oppo can talk. Also, the Oppo Oppo is got big 2004 graphics going on. I guess all the pets do, realistically. The minion fidelity in Final Fantasy XIV, not its strongest suit. Even if they are kind of cute. It seems to want to join us too. This is the one that's been following around Derek, if I recall. What an unusual company this has become. The gods truly know no inhibition. Forgive me, Bay. I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. What, walking around with two deific avatars and then an Oppo Oppo? That also might be a deity that in disguise? I don't know. This game is very anime. Have I said that before? All right, let me just save. Let me name this file real quick. The follow-up quest stuff I'm not gonna record. I don't think it's enough for like a whole video, but the raid is definitely for sure. So let me grab this, save this one real quick. It's just so incredibly silly. All right. Now there's, I guess, 3 follow-up quests. Of all the self-indulgent things. Menfina is winsome, is she not? We all think of her as our youngest sister. She's just thousands of years old. Ook ook. In heavenly company, Menfina is fairly bouncing up and down. Fairly? Yeah, fairly bouncing up and down in her eagerness to set forth. Interesting use of the word fairly. I almost feel like is that just how, like a fairy, because they float up and down, but then it wouldn't be spelled differently? Sure. Oh, what are we waiting for? Let us seek out the marks at once. Yes, there's no need to be so hasty. Shall we then? The nearest mark is Thaliax, just outside in Mordona, if memory serves. It overlooks the lake at a place called Raffenfrost. All right. No big deal. Just walking around Eorzea in the company of 8 of the 12 gods of this world is fine. It's totally normal. No big deal. But yeah, I think that alliance raid was definitely easier. I think mostly because there was no Naldthal fail state. Because in Naldthal, if the alliance raid messes up the scales, you just wipe. Right? So they must have taken that feedback, or they just, I don't know how far ahead they are in development. They just didn't have that planned. But this alliance raid does feel quicker. Like do the bosses have a little less HP, maybe? I kind of feel like the Helone fight was really short. I was expecting her fight to be quite long. But they're all like 5-ish minutes of combat. 5-6 minutes, that was it. Whereas the previous alliance raid, I feel like they're all like 8 minutes long. Maybe not. I haven't done it in a while. Considering now I have 9 Ajlaya coins and 1 Euphrosyne coins. You need both of them for the upgrade token, but then there'll be a third one that comes out in 8 months. How many newbies did you have? I mean, plenty. That's the thing. There was lots of deaths on the bosses, so people were doing 25% to 50% less damage, and then we were still dunking them. So even with all the damage downs due to being rezzed, they all were pretty quick. When you did your run on Tuesday, it was rough, Bob? Really? I mean, I definitely died at the first 2. Probably cast like 50 rezzes. Yeah, I didn't cast 50. Maybe like a dozen? Okay. Do you like traveling, Bay? I adore it. And not simply for its own sake. It's an important way to perform one of our foremost duties, you see, peering into the hearts of mortals. This is indeed the place. Oh yeah, it's right there on that rock. Isn't this one of the areas we came for one of the mount quests? Oh yeah, we definitely didn't have any healer LBs. Yeah, Thaliax is a rock. Now then, we're to hold out an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honors here? Yeah, I'll hold out my cell phone tombstone. I think there's actually a cell phone case that looks like a poetic. You can get a cell phone backing case that looks like the poetic tombstone. I almost bought it. The instrument vibrates rapidly. I'm just all hat. 'Tis done. The information held on the stone has been etched. Oh, God. As Althik said, the stones are eternal. No matter their shape or location, their nature is unchanging. Together with the monument and the Omphalos, they have remained the same since time immemorial. Well, since Heidelin did the thing. 'Twas the love that the men bear for us, and we for the star, that compelled us to create the monument and the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. This act is a manifestation of your bond with us, while the stones are a manifestation of our bond with the star. Yes. And so by praying to the stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourselves and us and the star. Delightful, is it not? Sure. Though we appreciate your eagerness to talk, perhaps we should save some conversation for the destinations to come. If we linger too long in one place, we are liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Oh, Derek, you stick in the mud. How you have to tell the gods to slow down? Let us make for the central highlands of Quarthus. Within the Fury's gaze, my own mark awaits. Indeed. All right. Wiped on Halone once due to having too many dead going into the split groups. Yeah, I can see that would be bad. Because you get split into 3x full parties. So that would be definitely pretty rough. All the way up to the Fury's Gaze. Okay. Where's the, I guess, closest place? Oh, these are all in others, aren't they? No? My brain is broken? Does that count as... Because that takes us up here, right? By the Aurum Vale. And then North Shroud also connect to here? Okay. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's just the one connection point at Camp Dragonhead. It's the only one in the Central Highlands. I don't want to go to Ishgard and have to go through all the load screens. Flying chair, away! So stupid. What an absolutely ridiculous mount. Was there a hunt trend going on or something? People spamming locations? I don't think you can go over the entire mountain. Might hit the invisible wall. It is super freaking foggy out here right now today. Okay. Nothing like taking the road with agreeable company. Do you not agree? I just flew here on my giant cushioned chair, so you walked here with Derek. In this land where mankind's faith in me is strong, I cannot help but feel uplifted. It's just a frozen rock. It is just a frozen rock. There it is, the mark of the Fury. It wouldn't do to burden you constantly. I shall extract this information this time. Okay. I mean, what is it a burden? You walk up and hold out the poetic stone. Looking back, Helene, you've grown noticeably more imposing this past millennium. There are also more statues in the heaven of the heaven of ice. Mm-hmm. But an idea occurs to me. Bae, this time I want you to share what you know about the worship of Halone. Like, not a lot. I dare say it'll be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. She's a war goddess. You often hear Halone's name invoked in battle. Yeah, exactly. 100%. The Ishgardian Orthodox Church is the heart of faith in the Fury. I mean, sure? Yeah, my first instinct is that she's a battle goddess. Oh yes, ever did I feel the people's fervent desire to be strong, that they might protect what they hold dear. Yeah, very Valkyrie-esque. Although everything in the raid, in the Alliance raid from Myths of the Realm is very Greek-inspired. Yeah. Definitely very Valkyrie-esque, for sure. There's an extra there's an extra answer if you have done the role quest in Ishgard. Ah. Have I not done all of those? Interesting. The role quest. I mean, like the Endwalker role quest, I've done the whole healer one. I've done all the healer was done, so I don't know why you had 3 options. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I would have to go do those quests and then I could watch the cutscene back to get the other option in the in-room. Oh, very fascinating. It is a fine thing indeed to hear directly from mortals. Even though, I don't know, our character isn't very mortal anymore, I feel. As much as Halene loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with the dragons, to see those who share this star spill each other's blood. Oh, it was the physical ranged roll. Okay, but I haven't done that one yet. I still have... I finished the entire role quest series from Shadowbringers because I've done the extra end role quest cutscenes in Shadowbringers. I know I've done that, but I still have 3 more to do in Endwalker. I've only done tank and healer, so I still have caster, fizz range, and melee DPS to do in Endwalker rather. Oh yeah, so Bob thinks it's physical range. Unknown thinks it's magical DPS. Interesting. Yeah, I was surprised that this is a curated experience, that you're actually, because I'm pretty sure mine is Menfina when I made my character originally. So I thought it was interesting that she's actually going around with me, but there's probably there's no connection to that. I think, hasn't Yoshi P squelched that whole thing that that's just purely for like your character's RP, but they're not going to ever tie anything into that directly because then if people get like different outcomes that they don't necessarily want, it'd be weird to code that all together and write stories for it all. Okay, so yeah, caster is Ishgard. Okay. Yeah, I definitely haven't done those yet because I only just recently got my red mage to max level. I'm pretty sure my red mage is max level. Actually, it might not be. As you should well know, Menfina, it isn't our place to judge the faith of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain from intervening in their affairs. Intervening. Put the R and the E in the wrong place. Lest there be any doubt, mankind's faith in us is mankind's alone. By your prayers, our forms are become that which they need to be. Oh, so her visage is has grown over the millennia because of it's more warlike. Apologies for the wait. Yeah, still a little sus, Derek. Acquired the information, have you? Excellent. Let's proceed to the next mark. Mine. As I recall, it lies near the Steel Vigil by the cliff west of the entrance. Follow me. Yeah, it used to be, but now it's just RP. We've done all of them. Oh, yeah. I have a lot of... All the extra side quest stuff in 14 is just... That's just extra stuff to log in and veg out to here and there. Because sometimes it does take a little bit out of you. It is a lot of reading because none of that extra stuff is actually voiced at all. We're going to just do a quick little teleport here. None of this stuff is... Holy crap, all the boss fates are up? Look at all these boss fates. But it doesn't really... Sometimes they don't flow as well because you have to read just like pages and pages and pages of dialogue sometimes. But yeah, I'm still working through the Manderville stuff, and then I've got the Endwalker. Yeah, well, I gotta check real quick. Did my... Yeah, my red mage... I mean, my summoner hit 90 a while ago because of Scholar. But... So I can do that, and then my dancer is 90, so I can do physical ranged. And then I have either Samurai or Reaper to do... Wait, is... Is yours in the castle? Or is yours the castle? This old broken castle here. And where's everyone else? Yeah, level one jobs. Because I haven't... I only do them one at a time at this point, right? I'm working on Machinist next. And I got Black Mage to 20, I don't know, during like seasonal events or something with like really easy XP. So then I was working on Machinist next. So then I don't know what I go from there. Another melee then. I was usually doing a lot of some roulettes and side quests for XP on those jobs. That's what I do to get the other side quests done in the different zones. Well, now aren't we quick? My mark lies just ahead. Let's wait for the others and then continue together. Okay. The quest to get the... Wait, to get the spectacle was hard, but it was worth it? Oh, the spectacle emote. Oh, look, someone's praying. How delightful to see one of my faithful children. That's... Wait. Red-robed man. Usually the red robes we've seen before were not very friendly people, but that was also a while ago. Oh, benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you. Save my soul. Uh-huh. Well, you're walking right by her right now. You're the one who was hunting down the lambs of Dalamud. Yes. I don't know how you can recognize me. Literally all you see of my character is a eye and 2 bunny ears. It's so dumb. This Mog is so silly. I knew it. Knew you wouldn't stop till you dealt with every last one of us. And now you've come for me. Ah, to think that this is her will. Honey. The Lambs of Dalamud. What are you talking about, my man? They are a cult that appeared prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls and did not fear death. Question mark? I committed no crimes, I swear it. Menfina as my witness. Well, she's right next to us, so maybe you should ask her? I don't know. The wind architecture right now on these robes, not doing the game any favors. This is kind of janky. In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons for Dalamud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of his mistress. He prayed to an intergalactic moon-sized space wolf. That makes sense. I wonder if... Is there other references to Dalamud, the moon wolf? Because it's very Skullhati. It's very Skullhati-esque. Yeah, 1 frontline per day. Huge XP for sure. But don't you have to be... What's the minimum level for frontline? Was it like 10 or 20 or something? Your job has to be a certain minimum level to do frontline. It all changed when Dalamud began turning red. More and more of us began believing that he was our savior. Oh, hence the red robes, I guess. We must prove our loyalty with our lives. Else we would suffer eternal damnation. So hold on. Is this what Bob was talking about the other day in Discord about how is there plot weirdness in the Alliance raid quest or the MSQ? Because in the older lore of this game, they called Dalamud the giant star spell that held Bahamut. Or no, it was the one that fell on the Dragon Isles or whatever the hell. I forgot the name of the place where the dragons lived. But now we find out that Dalamud is also the name of Menfina's wolf buddy. So that's how your group took on its fanatical ways and became to be branded as a dangerous cult. At some point, I assume you were tasked with hunting them down. This is a previous expansion for sure. I used to be a merchant in Ul'dah, but timid as I am, I struggle to survive in that cutthroat world. This man has wooden shoes on. That's why I turned to Menfina. I wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance and gain courage from her strong and faithful hound. They were my solace, the only way I could be at peace with myself. Yeah, well, so the Garleans, did they just call it that? Because they don't believe in all the 12, I don't believe. They shunned all that stuff, I thought. It all definitely changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Soon it'll be the Fire Navi, Gustav. I don't know if you know that joke yet, but it'll be when the Fire Navi attack. But they took it from me, my fellows who committed those horrible deeds, and those who reviled me as one of them, they took it away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is this ARR or 1.0. You said 1.0. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance, I beg you. Judge me and show me the way. Yeah, naming technological things after mythical beings is a thing in pretty much all cultures. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just not trying to get it confused. Because until this quest line, obviously, no one knew that was what Dalamud, where the name, I guess, originated from. Otherwise, you're just naming it after, you know, in this case, a mythological being. I can't bear it anymore. What good is a god I can't see who won't grant me a thimble of succor no matter how much I pray? Are they gonna talk to him? You mustn't seek in men what you seek in gods. Why would the camera cut like that? Strong as he is but a mortal. Like you, he is made of flesh and blood and possessed of his own will. Nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise others up while belittling yourself. You are your own person. We, with a path of your own to walk. Even should you be taken by despair, that you are here now makes you no different from this man. He's talking about us, our character. So believe me when I say, all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina. Believe in her love and grace, and you will surely learn to love others as yourself. This man has no eyebrows. Please forgive me for my unseemly outburst. I had been feeling lost and all my anguish came spilling out. You can probably just look up that name, the Lamb of Dalamud, and probably get something on the wiki about it. Quests or whatever. It was Menfina herself who brought you here. I am certain of it, to encourage and guide me. Taking your words to heart, I'll try searching for a new path. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. Should you feel lost again, take to the road. See what is out there. Learn how others live and think. And you are bound to find your way. This is a little real. If only this happened in real life. For sure you fight them in the MSQ and the dungeon with Ice Heart. So that'd be Heaven's Ward, though? Blessings be upon you on the road ahead, dear child. Oh, she did say something to him. Aw. Again, it'd be cool if it was voiced. Did you say something? The hat did not say anything. Aw. Yeah, the pre-Heavens Ward. That's right. Yeah, so it'd be the ARR and the Heavens Ward, like the post wrap-up stuff. Yeah. Oh, my capybara pup sold for 19.3 thousand. Which, that is the roughest part of this game. ARR questing, which is the whole like, oh, if you just get through the 30 hours of ARR questing, the game gets so good eventually, right? And so many people are like, snore. Like, they're not going to do that. Or it's just a really hard barrier to entry. But ARR is paced fine enough. The weirdest thing is that all those voice actors aren't the actual voices of our characters now. But the ARR main stuff isn't too bad. It's just kind of slow. But man, that ARR to Heaven's Ward, some of those patch quest lines, those are slow. My child will be fine. I am certain of it. Your faith in us can harm as well as heal. Never forget that faith belongs to mankind and mankind alone. It was shortened. They took out like 7 quests, Gustav, but it's still like, still long. It's long. Well, I'm not gonna put on the new chest piece because it's not gonna match at all. I would look so ridiculous right here. I gotta keep my Troya set on because it looks nice. Unsolicited though it was, I don't regret saying those words to him. He needed to hear them. But Kambe, it's our time to turn to... It's your turn to extract the information. You notice what the camera did there? See what the camera did there? Because you know where we are. And now the camera's not panning over to Harshafon's shield. It's right here. This is grave. The instrument vibrates rapidly. Yeah, it's again you can look on the wiki. It shows you all the quests that they removed from the old storylines. But yeah, the patch stuff, because actually that's the longest cycle. The ARR to Heaven's Ward patches are the longest chunk. They didn't have their new template, because the template now has been a thing since Stormblood, where each patch cycle now has a pretty clear, I guess, trajectory or organization, whereas the old stuff did not. Forgive me, Bae. I fear I've caused you trouble. What? I'm relieved to know that. You truly are strong in body and spirit both. Far be it from me to ask this of you, but please do not hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to bring grief to our children. Yet, no matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. Yeah, more information about how Helone has turned into what she is. My hound is no exception. He was born when men came to worship the object their ancestors cast onto the heavens. Oh, she's even going to answer that? Okay. So, the galactic moon wolf didn't even come into being until... So, other way around then. Dalamu didn't exist before the Bahamut situation. Uh-huh. We are not all powerful. We can't grant all of mankind's wishes. I've seen Bruce Almighty. Nonetheless, we always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. Just want to make that clear. Lest you forget, we love mankind dearly. Just like Rasputin? Are you gonna fight off the Wrathborn? Sorry, wrong game. Yeah, that cheeky camera angle. I say we love YouTube, eh? Aw, that little bunny 1,000-year-old lolly goddess loves us, guys. Oh boy. God damn it. This game is very anime. Hang on, there's something in my eyeball. I think I got some Sailor Stardust in my eyeball. Oh boy. Among us 12, Minfina is the most approachable to mortal kind, is one of her positive traits. Divine non-intervention. Something appears to weigh upon Derek's mind. All right. With this, we have completed our task and be returned to the Omphalos. And I can't help but think about Kryl. Grahatia seemed to be worried about her, did he not? It was as if something weighed on her mind. Though she is in the company of deities, I find myself worrying too. Well, she was used as a vessel for Hydaelyn, so she has a bit of a different, I don't know, connection to all of this, maybe? I don't know if that has any connection to it. Whatever it is, there is only one way to find out. You could ask her directly or triple dot. I mean, there's one way to find out. Let's just go find Kryl, I guess. Yes, I suppose so. There's no objections. Let us seek out Kryl. She was headed to the Twelves Wood with Nofika and Birgot. Yes? They are presently too far away for us to sense, but we should be able to locate them once in the forest. I see. In that case, let us make for Gridania. It's like, where in Gridania are we going exactly? Oh, just going to New Gridania, and then we're going from there, I guess. Huh. But yeah, I mean, you can go. I'm sure you know that this is like the best resource for all this stuff for the game. I continuously refer back to it, but the actual wiki via the console games wiki, which is fine, I suppose. It is a console game as well. This is where you can see all of the quests. So if you go to the 7th Umbral Era quests, which are ARR quests, you can see first off how many there are, which is actually insane. But you can scroll all the way down to the quests removed in patch 5.3. And I don't know, it's probably 30 quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know, like 32, 33 quests were removed. Now, they were flagged as MSQ, but they may have been very side questy at the time. Because a lot of them are given to you by just some NPC. There's one given to you by Harshaphant. Yeah, I'm assuming they were very side questy in nature, but they're all categorized there. So, but you can see them all there. And then if you go to the 7th Umbral Era quests, sorry, 7th Umbral Era is the 1 to 50. Then you do 7th Astral Era, and that is the new updated stuff, which is the patch content. I mean, even in the patched content stuff that leads into Heaven's Ward, there's still like another almost 20 quests that were removed. 5, 10, yeah, it's like 21 or 22 quests also removed. But these are actually like quests from Minfilia, Tataru, Alphino, Yida, Ilberd. So there's some that are like from more, I guess, important NPCs. But so if you combine the two, they removed 50-ish quests from ARR and the patch content that leads into Heaven's Ward. Quite the quest removal. Because then when you go to the Heaven's Ward main scenario and go all the way down, there's nothing removed. That's just how it is. But whoever in the community curates this wiki page is fantastic. Very, very, very good. Quite well put together. Lots of great information and where everything is composed in one place, because there's a lot of quests in this game. Very, very it's ridiculous. Very, very quest dense due to the amount of story in Final Fantasy XIV. As I understand it, mortals hold that Nofika and I are at odds. Like other details about us, you are free to believe what you wish. Well, you do seem like the elder sister that is wincing at kind of the nonsense that Minfina gets up to, I guess. For all his preference for solitude, Derek certainly seems concerned for the welfare of others. How very intriguing. Yeah, because he's one of the freaking... He's a deity too, or something. I don't know. We're not going to find out Derek's story, I bet, until the last chunk of the Alliance raid, which isn't going to be 8 months from now. So here we are in Gridania. Can you sense Nofika and Birgot? I do, but something is strange. Indeed, they appear to be in different places. Nofika is the nearest of the two, and it is quite close by. I shall go and find her. Okay, bye, Frost Puppy. Wait, you mustn't go off on your own. I'm sure that'll be fine. Ah, confound it all, Samwise Gamgee. Have you been eavesdropping? He's mighty sus, Q. 100%. Hundo percento. Speaking of mighty sus, I did finish watching all of Wednesday yesterday, the Tim Burton Netflix show Wednesday, helmed by Jenna Ortega, and also starring Christina Ricci, the original Wednesday, as well as a cast of other great characters. What's her damn name? The big woman from Game of Thrones. Why can't I think of her damn name? My brain is... I gotta look up the cast list. Gwendolyn. I couldn't think of her damn name. Gwendolyn Christie is awesome. Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia. Also totally fine. But the extended Addams family not really in this show. They're only in like 2 episodes. But it was good. It was good. It was campy. It was stupid enough to be good. Fred Armiston played Uncle Fester. He was fine. I think he was kind of weird. It's kind of strange. But I guess he was all right. But it was really good. If you like that campy, older... Because it definitely was campy, that's for sure. But it was good. There she is. Oh, Nofika is the little sylph blob. Oh, have you already finished visiting your stones? Both Nofika and Halone are very good to me. It was our way to look out. Oh, 'tis our way to look out for one another. Like, what? They're very good to me. 'Tis our way to look out for one another. To be very good to each other? And that just kind of... You're all like siblings, I guess, technically. Okay. That read weird in my brain. I thank you. Don't do that again. They're fine. Why are you so concerned? There she is. Woof. Well, now I wasn't expecting to see you all here. Is aught the matter? You're supposed to be with Kryl and Birgot. Where are they? Oh my god, look at the little hands. They became separated while I was distracted listening to the elements. Fair enough. Again, a lot of these minions have the graphical fidelity of the PS3. So, the beings are the voice of those who call the woods home. As I am the patron of this land, they could not help but report to me. Sure. She's wearing a walnut. Or, I guess, this sylph is birthed from a walnut of some description. Why does the bottom orb look like a laser? A laser? What? I mean, that's totally truth, Adrian. But it's like a re-origin story-ish. You gods can sense each other. Even should you become separated, wouldn't it be simpler matter to find them again? It's like a laser. I mean, I don't know. It's like a walnut. Indeed, it would seem we are keeping something from us, Nothica. Anime cross arms. Oppo. Suspense. Oh, Helone. There is simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess all. The child Kryl wanted to visit our stones alone, you see, to complete her task without us watching over her. We merely respected that wish. With her abilities, I do not believe she is in any danger, but the warrior that he is, Birgot decided to follow after her discreetly. Why would Kryl want to go to them? Okay. If it is her wish, then indeed we must abide by it. I mean, the texture on this looks like a key blast, I suppose. Lines converging in the middle look like some sort of bio-weapon laser to me. What have you been playing lately, Q? A bio-weapon laser? Playing some XCOM? As for Birgot, I guess I sense him in the place men call the South Shroud. One of the stones is situated there, I believe, near Camp Tranquil. Let us search that area for Birgot. If we find him, we should find Kryl as well. Nodders. Oh yeah, does anyone know about the next deep dungeon? Is the third deep dungeon in now, or is it in like one of the little minor patches coming up? Because I still have to unlock Heaven on High, which is just going to talk to the NPC. But I wonder if it's very different, or if it's the exact same thing, copy and pasted with different items that do somewhat different things, but basically do the exact same effects. Just been playing WoW lately, Q? You haven't even finished Ragnarok yet? What? Really? Damn. Oh, 0.35? So a couple of weeks. Gotcha. Couple of weeks. Well, whenever a major content patch rolls out, it's like 2 weeks later, then 2 weeks after that, and then like a month later, and then everything is out. Ugh. My legs. Broken barrel. You search the broken barrel, but find no god disguised as an adorable critter. Fair enough. What's up, Dean? I am not a black mage. I'm actually a white mage right now. This is in the healer gear from the previous dungeon. This is the Troya set from the Void set with the Crypt Lurker staff from last expansion because it matches pretty well. Yeah, I'm currently on White Mage. You scour the undergrowth, but no signs of Birgot. Must have simply been the wind. Definitely a place to craft. Knee deep in swamp water. Suspicious Spriggan. Indeed. Guildy's pulling in a Mythic Plus all the time, and friends started Valheim in December, so that took quite a bit out of my time. Oh yeah, I would imagine so. That's a very dense game. What brings you all here? I understand you're following Kryl. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for Alphax. Or Alphic? Alphac? Alphic. Spriggan model is so goofy. I keep my distance to avoid being seen and was about to continue on when you appeared. Yeah, Alphic. Alphic Stone is her last destination, is it not? Let us go and meet her there. If everyone so wishes, then very well. To hasten our passage, I shall call upon Master Ralger's servants to bear the mortals. Okay. Yep. Big birds. Fade to black. Woof woof sound effect. Teleported. Not teleported? Alright, fine then. Oh, they're right here, the big birds. It seems we have to use these hawks. Let's see if we can spot Kryl from above. I will bring our companions, so you needn't worry about them. Are you ready? Sure. Mount the hawk. Indeed. Go, my feathered friend, fly like the wind. Well, we're flying pretty slow right now. We're in, big, it's not a hurry kind of speed. Whoop. Must thank you. Talking to you helped me find the resolve to seek out Kryl. No signs of her here. Let's continue on to Alphic Stone. Why were you nervous about talking to her? I don't understand. So awkwardly like, oh no, where is she? Oh, but I can't do that. I can't talk to her. Oh, you've given me the, I'll talk to her now. Like, what is going on here with this guy? Whee! Slow flight point. There she is already. She certainly wasted no time. She is right down there. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Kryl. Well now, did you all come this way to check on me? I don't know. You have been possessed multiple times by a deity, so. I've been on edge, worrying that I might stumble into Odin, so you gave me a bit of a fright. I guess that makes sense. Ophica tells us you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? It's difficult to explain. Well, I'll get to explaining. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers in my own way, which is to do the exact same thing we're all doing. The gods told us if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they've seen fit to not only set us upon the right path, but accompany us besides. Sure. This bespeaks the faith that they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and it gives me heart. It's all fine. After all, it is the selfsame spirit that defines the students of Baldessian. Okay. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12, to know their aspirations and understand them. Having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I developed the desire to see and experience the world for myself. All while wearing the exact same outfit I've had on for a decade. There are dangers out here, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them and perform my task. Kyle, the mobs out here are like level 30. And she knows she's in a video game. She's smart enough. I see. Indeed, as much as we can learn from others, there's no substitute for seeing with one's own eyes. And in yours, I see the gleam of yearning for exploration and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for our star, and it makes me glad. Spoken like a true deity yourself? Blink, blink. What's this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Yeah, little sus. Right then, I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll attend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quarry Mill? I don't know. Derek could also just be, like, a goofy introvert explorer that, like, likes Cryo. You know, he could like her, not just normal like, but like. You know what I'm talking about. A little bit of like action. That could be it. I don't know. He could be in the Lalas. Also true. That's fair. It's very possible. Wum bum bum, rum bum bum. Nofika and Birgat are also kind, are they not? Sure. In this land, those voices raised in praise for Nofika are especially strong. True, true. Let's wait for Kryle here. Nofika and Birgat are with her, so she will be fine. First the man at Menfina's mark, and now Kryle. In the course of traveling with you and yours, it seems I inevitably end up encroaching upon others' lives. See, who would say this? Who would say this shit? There's a couple of times when the dialogue from Derek is like, Ook. Indeed. Yours as well. Yours as well. Though nothing binds you to me, you followed me ever since I tended your wounds. You're free to go anywhere, you know. A person's life belongs to that person alone. Others can't be expected to assume responsibility for it, and thus it is wrong to interfere. Last once I glimpsed someone's heart, I find I can't avert my gaze. It truly is difficult to be amidst people. Say what the fuck? He's either a weird introvert loner, lone wolf, explorer boy, or he's another freaking deity. But why would he have like a human simulacrum and not like a critter? And why would the other ones not know who he was? Very sus. The secret of the 12. Derek cast a languid gaze to and fro. Yeah. Spill the beans, Derek. Doesn't take too long to extract the information. Kryle should be here any moment now. And there she is, right there. Literally, you were saying that as she was walking in. My nose is so itchy. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all of my stones. You've taken care of yours already. Yes, indeed. Or he's some sort of new deity? Oh. True. Potentially. Maybe. Yes. Thank you for worrying about me. While it's good to know that I can handle myself, I'm heartened to be doing this with you all. True. True. I mean, considering the ridiculousness of all the different fluctuations in ether on Eorzea in just over the past year, because again, apparently the entire story post Realm Reborn beginning again when Louis Socks saved everyone has only been a year. So we're just now like turning over that new year with the end of the the previous expansions. So a lot happened in a year. It's very possible that with all the stuff going crazy, that, yeah, a new deity could be formed into being. Yeah, I don't know. Very true. The games are very different. Is it FX? Very different games. One is an RPG, the other is a action grinding gear game. All you thanks as well, Beer God and No Fika, for accepting my request with good grace. Think not of it. You did well to see your task through, little one, says the Spriggan. Indeed. Come, come. Let us all return to the Omphalos. Are we gonna teleport there, or am I gonna do that manually? Little Slanesh burr thing, says Nico. Maybe, I don't know. It's very possible. I don't know. It's a little something. I'm gonna have to do it myself. God damn it. Okie doke. We're gonna go over others and Mordona. I don't know why it makes you have to do these sometimes. I mean, a lot of the reason why these quests are broken up into these chunks is that at any time you're not locked into them for too long. In case you need to, you know, go do something, or something comes up, you're not locked into a quest. That's why it bounces you in and out of dialogue sequences as often as it does, and that's why it gives you the warning when it's going to be 15 minutes of cutscene sometimes. So right now is like a bio break moment or something. Right? That's what this is, I guess. You took your time, Bay. Did something happen? No, I had to manually transmat here. What the? Also, I want the first one back. Also, I went to multiple stones, not just the ones that I was assigned, question mark. Yeah, there they are. Little Lalafell waddle. Ah, so you Rendezvouad with Cryo. Saying that word incorrectly is harder than actually saying it normally. How was your experience with the gods, if I may ask? Well, Snow, your lady boner is still showing, so let's camera cut. Should put that away. Why is her robe doing that? Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Cryo besides? Indeed. Thank you, Bay. And as you as well, Derek. Yeah, Derek. I fear I overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. Who says that? We're not going to find out for 8 more months unless something all of a sudden happens in this cutscene. So weird. So suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for the delightful time. Wait, Nemea is a fish? She's the fire lady, right? Why would she be a little... I guess she is a Japanese fighting fish. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children. Also, she's a flying fish, of course. Shall we then? Indeed. Wait, Phaedron says Final Fantasy greater than 20 feet of crap greater than World of Warcraft. I wouldn't go that far. Very different games. And playing World of Warcraft again right now still brings back so many small paper cut reasons why it's just frustrating to play. Like, the story was fine and that kind of stuff is okay, and the renowned system for like rep stuff is fine, and the public events are also fine. Mostly just comes down to how mobile game it all feels and how slow you get loot. And that's like the only real chase in that game. The profession system, I guess, gives new chase for those that want to do it. I've definitely been farming for that damn necklace pattern on different nights, but amazing. What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph by holding up my small Lalafell hand. What is she reading exactly? I mean, she's reading the ether. She's reading anime magic. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Birgot shall preside over construction, his duty to fortify the works of men and encourage them to build. He who is named Ralger shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart and facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azima shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture... Oh, I got those mixed up moments ago. To nurture its life-giving light and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Naldthal shall preside over the subterrane, his duty to make gleam the riches hidden in the darkest depths and in men themselves. Okay. She who is named Nophyca shall preside over fertility, her duty to fulfill the land with life and prepare a path of peace and plenty, and to become absolute Rule 34 bait. He who is named Alphic shall preside over space and time, his duty to endow the star with material vigor, that mankind's march may never cease. She who is named Halone shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold the melting ice at bay and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. Lost my breath there. Okay, I mean, I guess that's what she does. It's weird that that's her duty, but she's like a war goddess. I don't know. And she who is named Minfina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the turning of night and day, very Skoll and Hati, and foster love in the hearts of all. It's a lot of work. Some of these jobs are not like the others. He who is named Thaliak shall preside over the rivers. Just the rivers? His duty to quench the thirst of men and water their minds with wisdom. Okay. And she who is named Nemea. Yeah, Nemea, probably. Nemea shall preside over the stars, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons and weave the threads of men's lives. Okay. She who is named... It's Lilimleia, I believe. Greek pronunciation. Bundle every vowel together. So Lilimlean. Lilimlean? Lilimlean. Shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides and inspire men to come together as one and seek new horizons. We haven't dealt with these ones yet. He who is named Oskion? Oshion? That's why these need to be voiced so we have the translation properly. And we're not grasping at straws at Old English to Greek to Japanese back to English. Shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmament, and in wandering share in men's solitude. Wait, was that 11? Was that 11, not 12? Am I stupid? I just get debated. And he who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge always and unto the end. We have all the names of the 12 already, though. Yeah, Halone, Menfina, Thaliak, Nemea, Lilimlayan, Oshkan, Birgot, Ralger, Azima, Naldthal, Nofika, and Althek. So this is 13. If there's an extra one. Because we said all of these already. I just read about all of these. Yeah, we read about Naldthal. It said we did Naldthal. Yeah. Interesting. So there's a 13th? He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching his duty to stand guard over his charge always and unto the end. Very curious. But they were all of them deceived, for another deity was made. Very strange. Yeah, I had to pull up the page on the wiki. Yeah, Althek, Nofika, Naldthal, Azima, Ralger, and Birgot, Oshkan. So the next raid is... what? Thaliak, Limimlayan, Oshkan, and... I guess technically there were 5 in this raid, weren't there? Because 3 single fights and a duo, so there were 5 in this alliance raid. Because the brother and sisters were here. Yeah, Nemea and Thaliak were here. So we do only have 3 we haven't seen yet. Which is Lilimlayan, Oshkan... Thaliak. And now he who was unnamed. So it's 13. Okay. There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder. Yeah, because there are only 12 symbols on the ground. Right? So let's... So, Halone. Right? Menfina. Thaliak. Nemea. Lilmlayan. Oshkan. Birgot. Ralger. Azima. Probably Azema. Naldthal. They look like a freaking ghost from Mario. This is Nofika and Althek. 12. Yet there is an unnamed and also unsigiled. Is it you, Derek? Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, Or it's not even Derek, it's the baby Oppo Oppo. The 13th could be a protector, watcher of the 12. Not technically part of the 12, but a caretaker. Very true, very true. We just, this is actually new information. This right here is the new information that we haven't gotten yet from this. And because we've dealt with, we've battled against 9 of them. And if there's always 4 encounters in an alliance raid, that means the next alliance raid will have this unnamed, like the watcher or caretaker. Because it would also have Oshkan, Lilimlayan, and Thaliak. Would be the other 3. It could also be the first. Yeah, it's true. Very possible. It all depends, because it's weird that none of this stuff is coming back around connected directly to Hydaelyn, since she made all this. Or at least it's from the ancient times, so it's a lot of story. But obviously we can only speculate so much because we won't know for 8 months. Writings about the gods written by the gods themselves is utterly unprecedented. Our yokes, lest we stray. Yeah. 1st and 13th, Alpha and the Amiga. I am the Alpha and the Amiga. Well, she didn't specifically make all of this stuff, but when she shattered everything into the 14 reflections, everything had to come from something originally. So all of these, the 12 are all incantations, not primals, from people's hopes and beliefs and prayers from them. So they were manifested by, you know, the Eorzeans. But was there something that she created or put in place that allowed this type of non-primal summoning? Since primals essentially mind control and enthrall the people that believe in them, whereas these are the complete opposite. Or if people stopped believing in, you know, Halone, for example, then she would just wither away. Yeah, exactly. Post-sundering. But that's, I guess, what I didn't explain well enough there is there something connected to Hydaelyn in what... in her architecture of putting this all in place, and get the unnamed one, you know, did she create something that allowed this to be a thing, or is there no connection whatsoever, and this is actually totally unique to Eorzea? Which could also be the thing. Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Even this scene hitting here on Graha, these deities, the 12. But then who's believing in this 13th, right? That's what I mean. Like, is there something that was put in place here that then cultivated or helped cultivate it? I don't know. Big new story. This is all new stuff to 14, to my understanding. I think these names have been used before, but this is not... like, we can't check, like, the other Final Fantasy games for Myths of the Realm stuff to, like, get clues or hints at this, can we? I don't think we can. I don't know the encyclopedic knowledge of every Final Fantasy game, but in all the ones I've played, I've never come across anything along the lines of these deities before. You know, I've played 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So, Tactics, Dissidia. Have you any thoughts on the contents of the epigraph, Bay? Well, I'm comparing it to the information compiled onto the Wikipedia page right now, and actually, I have no idea. So the prayers of her faithful made Halone more imposing. That's yes, we learned about that. Because she wasn't meant to be this war goddess, but she became one. And the worship of Dalamud brought forth Menfina's hound. Also true. These are both definitely true. I think the crazy thing is that the Dalamud came into existence because of the coalescing power of all the hopes, prayers, etc. But not all of them were really good, because when Dalamud was created by the Garleans, it was a fake moon that held Bahamut, which destroyed everything. That's the Flames of Truth cinematic, which is still so fucking good. What if Louis Socks is the 13th? I don't know. Because technically that all happened when a realm was reborn. Eh? Probably no correlation at all. Just being dumbass. You mean to say that prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? It's rather hard to believe. That's not what actually I said, Snow. I mean, I did, but didn't, I guess. That's like a response to number 1. Given what we know about Dynamis, I believe it is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have a more tangible result than one might expect. True, true. Because it's Aether and Dynamis, are the two yin and yang forces. Like literal energy and then emotion are the two. Its power may be curbed upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship, it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that which Bea just described for one. Others that come to mind are Halone's shield and spear, which reflect her status as a goddess of war. Oh, that's what I've been saying for like an hour. And Nemia's spinning wheel, which is apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. True, true. Even though, okay, yeah, that's fair. Spinning wheel, goddess of fate. I guess it's like a wheel of fortune, I suppose, in that regard. The last deity is Tataru. That would be nuts. Yeah, Dynamis seems to be more connected to the gods, Aether to the primals. Yeah. Yeah, Dalamud was an Allegan device. Sorry, Allegan device, not Garlean. I said Garlean, not Allegan. During the war, the Garleans cracked it. Right? They broke it open. Have been up for 5,000 years. Plenty of time for people to forget its origin and create myths. Yeah, Allegan device. True. Yeah, there's a lot of story in this game. I don't know if I've ever said that before. There's a whole lot of story. It's very true. Interesting, interesting. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke, that it might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. Yeah, see, then this whole unnamed one now definitely makes me wonder about it. Is there something that, like, what was the spark, the snap that made Omphalos, like this crux of where all of this, I guess in this regard, Dynamis, comes to be? I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Mother Hydaelyn, yes. Yes. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. Oh, see, that's what I was asking. Is the 13th one... Did she put something, someone, some it on each reflection? Okay. If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed being be the Watcher on the moon? Maybe, but like... yeah, I guess so. But was he supposed to... He's watching over Zodiark, not watching over Eorzea. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Why did it cut to Derek and he didn't even react? The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he'll be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods, as there's no telling what might happen once we fought them all in 8 months. I believe we would try to uncover as much of the truth as we can, the better to know how to proceed. Yeah, Q. I don't know. To that end, ere we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I shall return to Sharlayan to compile our findings, the data from the analyzer, not least of all. I wonder if it has no data. If they're made of Dynamis, then they're not going to have any etherical readings. To think the investigation might lead us to the moon, I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our fieldwork. You want to come to the moon, Snow? Let's go. Let's go to the moon in 8 months. I think this quest ends here. And like as not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. You should rest up and gather your strength. Very curious how there's only 3 left, and each of these have 4 encounters. So what's the 4th or first encounter going to be? Very, very interesting. And like I said, this is a Final Fantasy XIV lore firing on all cylinders. This is all just in-game. Not long now, ere we arrive at the truth. What does this mean? Come on, Derek. All these camera shots just staring at him. The longest time I've journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others. That's because you're a deity. But I've enjoyed our time together. You've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be a part of it. Now I'm going to explode into Dynamis. When I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help but be saddened, but it surprises me that I feel that way. This is the 4th encounter. We're staring at him right now. Derek, Direk, Kyred. Last one could be a gauntlet. Yeah, I don't exactly, Adrian. Again, but we're not going to find out until, what's 8 months from now? August? Or September? Because patches now are 4 months apart, and Alliance raids are every other patch, so this isn't coming out until 0.5. God, 0.5 is going to be a fucking nutty patch. Because it's going to have the lead into the expansion and the last chunk of Myths of the Realm for this story arc. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air. We're literally in the sky, my guy. I don't think you get much fresher than floating in the fucking cloud layer. Yeah, he's absolutely a deity. Or like a simulacrum from the Watcher or something. Or he was someone put here by Hydaelyn. Lots of questions. Twist at the end, Derek and Oppo do a fusion dance and become the Monkey King. Hey, the Monkey King is dead, though. Well, not dead, but we beat the Monkey King already. He was in a dungeon. There he goes again. Bae, do you suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he'll suddenly vanish one day, never to return. Oh! What gave you that idea, Snow? We'll get a teaser at each fan fest. True. Then we try to avoid spoilers, but if you aren't keeping up with the story, they could spoil. Yeah. Man. It's cool writing, though, if you're attached to the story. You know, I can't help but wonder why Derek came to help us. Oh, came to us for help. As an explorer, didn't he want to keep the glory of discovery for himself? I, for one, would have gone over the Phantom Realm with a fine-toothed comb alone before thinking of tell a single soul. Yeah, if Derek is some leftover remnant little sprinkling from Mother Hydaelyn as some connective tissue. Also, there's Dalamud right fucking there, by the way. Look at that. That's the giant Bahamut dome. Just floating right there. Well, it's crashed now, obviously, but the interesting. Very cool. Very interesting. Lots of questions. Won't know for many moons. Awesome. Cool stuff. Good story. Definitely weaving it in a slow way to really drag out this narrative. Very cool. Very cool. Also, my koala just sold. Oh, 'tis you, bae. What is it? I gotta end the quest. Is there any significance to the two leaves in his ear? Like the elven leaf earpiece thing? Is that a hint? Is that little... I don't know what that's called. It's not like a corsage, but you know what I mean? Is that any type of twinge about what that would mean? Otherwise, he's just accessorizing? I don't know. Derek could be who the ancients believed in. Since they no longer exist, he could be fading away. True. Well, that's what I'm wondering. That's what that's the thing I question, is that for all we know, when everything was just the one world before Heidelin made 14, like almost every single thing there is 1/14 of itself, right? Not in a 1-to-1 exactly, but from what we've been told, like it's all like a shattering of everything, right? It's like, well, we're 1/4, I guess we're 2/14 as him, right? Because we meld with our other one in Shadowbringers, so we're 2/14, right? But then like 7 or 8 other parts of us are gone because those worlds are poofed, right? They're no longer in existence, and we're only interacting with just the 13th right now. So we've only interacted with 3 of the reflections, but everything is kind of a division of an original thing. So yeah, if Derek could potentially be something from the ancient time, and because those people don't exist anymore, well, it's been, I don't even know, 1,000 of your lives. What's 1,000 lives? So that would be 100 times 1,000 times 1,000. Quick, Q, do some math for us right now. The ones that broke, yeah, the other one, the previous 7, the calamities, they do combined back. So does that mean, does it combined back in a good way or in a that they're no longer their way though? So are we 2/14 or are we 8/14? A lot. Pretty sure the main character, you or Meteor, are 6 or 7 of the 13. Most people are only 1 of 2 of themselves. Yeah, because I don't think they all rejoin. Because some of them have just they're just gone. Because that's what Emmett Selk said. I have lived 1,000 of your lives since back in the day. Snow worried that I'll suddenly vanish, you say? Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or no. All right, Derek. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. See? Yep. The foreshadowing. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. This is the Heidelin motif. This is not here for any... This is... Everything in this game is planned. This is the Heidelin motif. This is like... This is the music from the fucking saddest cutscene in this whole game. Yet that sadness is part of the joy I have derived from our companionship. I don't know, Derek might be the last remaining shard of Heidelin. In some capacity, again, or something ancient in that regard. So I'll accept it when the time comes and strive with you to the last. Man, I'm getting kind of choked up because of this fucking song. God damn it. This scene is so damn good and so fucking sad. Ook. See? Why would you have a little animal simulacrum here? Potentially. I wish these were better animated. It looks like a terrifying, like, Matryoshka doll or something. As you know, my friend, I would rather you live on your own life, but having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. But you having helped me, you helped you, whatever. Yeah, there's no other reason why they would put this song here unless there was some connection. Well, you are a busy man, so I won't keep you. As before, rest assured, I will share with you any tidings I receive from Kryl. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. Yeah, freaking 8 months. Gah. Yep. Yep. There's something real stuck in with this quest line, with this story. That's for sure. I know, right, Q? I know. I know. Yeah, those are like the three probably most emotional parts of this game. Was the Heidelin cutscene, Haurchefant cutscene, although the improved one inside DSR that I've watched, because I haven't done DSR, that one, I guess not. It's not DSR connected to. It's in the new Trust version of the Vault. Actually, my bad. That one I've watched, and then. It might be a toss-up between the Elpis flower field at the end of Endwalker. That one's real, punch you right in the feels. That's for sure. Or the last one with Meteon in the Void. Good lord. I mean, there's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 really incredibly emotional cutscenes. That's for sure. Good grief. Well, that was the whole Myths of the Realm Part 2. Yep. That motif playing there is very specific. Very specific. But here, let me see how far back this was in Free Company again. Only because I just quoted it. I'm going to bring this back up. Someone reanimated that scene. Let me get this on screen here real quick. I don't have a region for it, so I'm going to add it manually. So, someone, well, they have a name. I can't remember how to pronounce their name, though. Reanimated. Oops, sorry. This scene where the 1,000 lifetimes come from.
But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
We came here to stop you.
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness?
This is obviously the end of Shadowbringers.
How very, very heroic of you. In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Ascians. Always the same arrogance, The same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy.
I think it's Source Filmmaker. Yeah, it's Urishi. I'll put the link in chat here. It's so good. It's so good. Actually, my comment on that thread actually got quite upvoted just because it was 7 months ago, by the way. I don't think Urishi says what they use. They use a program called Godbert, which does a lot of the modeling work, I guess. But yeah, I'm assuming it's Source Filmmaker. But I don't know. They do requests on their Patreon. You can request animated scenes. But they tagged it with MMD Final Fantasy XIV. What does that mean? I guess I don't know what that means specifically. Well, MMDX Final Fantasy XIV, because they have other cutscenes, but they're like goofy, silly ones. Is MMD maybe how they did it? What does MMD mean? Miku. Oh, that's just... It's called Miku Dance. MMD is a freeware animation program that lets users animate and create 3D animated movies, originally produced for the Vocaloid character Hatsune Miku. Oh. It's Hatsune Miku's, like, animation program. Yeah, MMD program itself was programmed by Yui, is it Higuchi? And has gone through significant upgrades since its creation back in 2008. So it's not Source Filmmaker, it's MMD. Is the name of the program used. And I guess another program called Godbert, which does the room conversions or something. Yeah, no, it's incredible. I mean, my comment that I put was, this is fantastic. So much added powerful emotion with the micro expressions. If the in-game cutscenes were physically as good as they already are, amazingly voice acted, good grief, Final Fantasy XIV would be unstoppable. And Yurishi actually hit it with a like comment from the creator, because yeah, like it's not even like that crazily done. Like it's not like a fully fledged. That's the one thing that that is still really crazy good about World of Warcraft in this regard, is that the full curated cutscenes in WoW, even some of the new ones that are just in the random story beats that are fully modeled, they do a really good job. Like the rigs and models in WoW are just better than 14's, because 14's just older. And that's actually where 14 is in its next updating pass for the next expansion, is updating their texture and shader engine so that the characters don't look so old. That's just because the game still runs on the PlayStation 4. It's just being held back by older tech. That's also a console game. But man, could you imagine if all the cutscenes were at least of that level from that cutscene made in MMD, for example? That would just elevate Final Fantasy XIV to such a level on top of the amazing writing and storytelling that already exists in this game. Just that extra little oomph. Like better motions, because the best part of that cutscene, the Emmett Silk one, is the "look at me," because like the eye flare, the eyebrow flare, the posture change, the hand animation is so helpful in conveying that motion, whereas the actual in-game cutscene just has like a stocked emote when Emmett Selk says "look at me," because it's the exact same voice. The voice of the player character was added, obviously, because our character doesn't talk. Meteor doesn't talk, but it's wild. It's so damn good though. The WoW in-game cutscenes really stepped it up. In the epilogue of Shadowlands, remember how it was when it started in BFA with Sylvanas at the bonfire with the Horde? Or like all the Jaina cutscenes from BFA. I mean, I call it the Terran Gregory team. He's now like, he got promoted above that now he's like above, he's like part of story and franchise development director or something like that. So he's a part of like all the cutscenes now, I guess. But not just the cinematics team. But yeah, no, they do. That's like one of the best parts of World of Warcraft, if you just watch all those cutscenes. The annoying part is you can't just watch all of them in game. There was like that one Legion NPC that allows you to do it, but this is the one thing that Final Fantasy does, I mean, in a way, because of how much data they take up, I guess. Because maybe they're not so involved and they're not so in depth, but you can just go. I'm just doing this to end stream here real quick. This is the craziest part, I think, of 14. I use this tool all the time. I'll have to use this tool again because I use it to get screenshots to make thumbnails. This is where I get all my character pose stuff because I don't use any third-party tools. I just use the in-game stuff and take screenshots and go from there. But the Unending Journal, this right here, this is every cutscene you have ever unlocked with your character. And you can re-watch them. The one we just watched right there, the regular one, is post Shadowbringers. I guess it has the name. Oops, something went wrong. I just broke my chat. Oops, something went wrong. What the hell? Weird. Well, I guess it doesn't give the actual specific one. But it's the one going into the dungeon. I don't know which one it is specifically. It's gotta be part of the main story, right? It's after this, after Ilmeg. After this. It's after all of this. Oh yeah, it's just Shadowbringers. It's just the end bit. Yeah, because it goes into the final stretch. But this is so many cutscenes in this last little chunk. It's the end of the expansion. But you can watch every single cutscene, even the weird ones. You can watch all the fly-throughs for dungeons, for raids, other duty ones. You can go back to your class quest ones, the other ones for Grand Company, seasonal ones. So I haven't, I guess, unlocked any of them. Special event ones are ridiculous. This was the freaking Final Fantasy 15 crossover one. They're all here. You can watch every single one you've ever like unlocked. There's nothing to do. You can't do this in World of Warcraft. You can't. There's no back end system. These are all tribal quests. I have barely unlocked any. So it's so wild that exists. That's one of the coolest parts of it, is that you can go back and watch any of those story beats, and the fact, of course, that a New Game Plus exists, for example. Oops. That you can go back through and do New Game Plus and replay, you know, all the... Now, man, I want to replay all of them because some of them can be really slow. I haven't done the variant dungeon one yet because I haven't run it enough times. These are the end role quests I haven't gone back and done yet. There's so many just story beats I haven't done. There's so much. There's so much. This game is very big. But all right, I think we're good. I think we are We're good. Time for some dinner. And time for a little bit of a break. Just got so much injected Final Fantasy XIV lore into our brains. Well, at least mine. Good grief. If you liked hanging out today, don't forget to hit the like button on this video. It does help out. Be subscribed so you can talk and chat and hang out and know when the videos are going live. The reason there's a 2-minute subscriber window there is to stop the bots from spamming. Because if I don't put that there, it's very, very bad with how much bots spam. Let's see. There's a bunch of... What is this? This is a quick one. A bit of a longer stream today. Well, I guess not. It's like right on time, I suppose. What's today's date? 13th? Yeah. Okay. Real life time machine with a little outro footing here as well. All right, so a 2015 news report told of Ronald Mallett, a professor at the University of Connecticut who has dreamt of building a time machine since he was 10 years old. That's when his father died of a heart attack. Mallett figured that if he could travel back in time, he could warn his father to stop smoking. Mallett's time machine design uses light energy, 4 laser beams, to warp space and time. It takes a PhD to understand the details, but according to Mallett, the beams could swirl space and time, quote, like a spoon stirring milk into coffee, end quote. Mallett says he'll need about 10 years in the lab to make his time travel dream real. Well, this is in 2015, and the book was published in 2017. You know, I want to look up University of Connecticut PhD Ronald Mallett, or Professor Ronald Mallett, and see if how that time machine's going. Also, almost all flu viruses first infect chickens, then pigs, and then spread to humans, mutating all along the way. But the chicken flu of 1997 made medical news because it jumped directly from birds, chickens, to humans, bypassing pigs entirely. Really? Huh. Well, that's that for you. Very strange. All right, everybody. Remember to tip your waitress on the way out. Hit the like button. Be subscribed. You can talk and chat. Nothing planned for over the weekend. Probably not going to start posting the MSQ pieces because my thumbnails will have, I guess, spoilers in them. So I'll start prepping those, though. So if you miss any part of the MSQ, I have them all in individual chunks, I suppose, that'll start coming out probably in a week or two. The other 6.2 stuff got held back so long because of the streaming schedule and having some Saturday streams here and there, but I'll start posting those once a weekend here soon enough. And I have been working with an editor for the past couple of weeks. They just been on vacation and a trip post around the holiday time, so they are back home in the next couple of days, but they've already actually made a edit. So the job with this editing assistance is to take my But I'm Bad series, take an entire stream of 3 to 3.5 hours, and make it like a 15-minute video. All the best parts, best boss fight parts, stupidest parts, funniest, whatever. So those will start coming out probably another month-ish plus or so, because I want to have a backlog of them built up, but that's exciting. I've been working on trying to find an editor for half a year or so, it feels like, but have one that might work out. One that might work out, even though I still have some other ones that I could contact too if this one doesn't work out, so we'll see. But y'all have a great night, have a great morning, whatever comes first, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you back here for Dark Souls 3, But I'm Bad, back up to it on Monday.